Hi everyone, Corey Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach. I am working through my uh, channeled message, my channeled messages for my zodiac signs for February. I am working on Aries at the very moment. This is an Aries reading. If you are cross watching, know that there may be things in here that may resonate with you as well, or that you may be thinking, oh, I know an Aries that really needs to listen to this. And that this messages are not for everyone. This is a general message, and if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, maybe the next one will, or there might be something in another message that resonates with you as well. If you know more about your zodiac sign, you may know that one of the other signs might actually be more for you. If you're on a cusp, you may be wanting to look at the one that's next to you. So remember that these readings are to be taken as entertainment and not to replace any medical, psychological, scientific, no advice that you have been given, and not to replace anything that you've already been discussing with anyone in the medical field, psychological field, scientific field. So now that we got all that out of the way, welcome. For my dear Aries, get out of your heads. Get out of your heads. You have been very in your heads as we're coming into February. It's like, okay, January was supposed to be this, and yes, it was, and there's been things happening, but where the frig did this crazy freaking energy come in that came in with the end of January? What the hell was that? And why did I have become so emotional? And why is shit going sideways? Or why am I feeling like the world is coming down around me? It's like Chicken Little, waiting for the sky to fall. Why am I there? And that's kind of the over chattering that's happening in your head. Know that as February, and this was the end of January, and as February is coming in, it's like, okay, it's going to come to an end. There's been some emotional Cancer kind of energy, and then we've been in Aquarius. And so this new moon of Aquarius, new moon, is kind of letting you fly high, letting you be high in your head, but it's like in your higher self. It is time to be in the higher sense of you. What else can I be doing? What else is possible for me in my world? What else do I want to do? And being an Aries, of course, we can be a little bit I sometimes. I'm an Aries. I know all about that. But what I'm sensing right now is that I need to go higher. I need to explore the things a little bit higher. And this is where it just feels like I want to kind of, it's like if I could direct music, if I was a music director, I'd be like hitting those highest notes. And this is what it feels like. It's like we're just trying to rise up and above into these higher notes, like just raising the bar, raising the standards of what is acceptable for you. What are you expecting? What do you want to see happen in your life? This is you rising yourself up and saying, I want this in my life. I want to see this happening. And this is where I know I want to be. And I'm not asking what somebody else thinks I should be. This is who I know I want to be. So you're raising up your standards for yourself. You're raising up so much more of yourself. And it's like sometimes that can be putting a lot of pressure on you. But you know something is coming. It's like there's a sense of, you know, something is happening for you, whether it's a relationship, a job, an improvement in your health, whatever it may be. It just know that there's like a sense that you know something else is happening, but something is halting you. And it's like, so the new moon comes on the 4th, and it's like everything is going really well. And it's like, but something goes, put the freaking brakes on. Hold back here. And you're going to want to try to be like, oh God, no, because I was on this real momentum. And I want to keep going. I want to keep going because I had all this last year where the brakes were on. Why am I still there? And this is kind of a little bit of let's explore sometimes how ego-based some of the things that we have been doing are, which is ego-based is not what we think it is sometimes. What fears and anxieties, what fears and self-judgments, or what fears and outside judgments have still been playing a role in your fear to step forward or to step into your light. Be aware. Be aware of where it's coming from. It could be coming from the people who love you the most. And not that they're intentionally wanting to kind of bring you down or stop you from going on this next stage you're taking on, going to school, taking on a new job, whatever, or going into a new relationship. They just know that you sometimes jump. And they know you leap into something with all of who you are. And I feel like this is a little bit of a relationship thing. And they're like, you do this every time. You fall all in. You give your all. Your heart is fully invested. And now you know what? We're just seeing you do this enough, and you have told us many times, don't let me do this. And so now family and friends are saying, don't do this so quickly. Not that we're not against it, but you need to breathe this through. Think about what you really want. Think about whether or not this is for you. And that's kind of how the universe is being with you. It's like the universe is saying to you, it's like being a friend or a family member that loves you and have watched you for so long, and they've watched you kind of struggle for a while now, and they're saying, and the universe is saying to you, are you sure this is what you want? Are you sure this is your journey? Are you sure this is the relationship? Are you sure? Are you sure? And so it's kind of bringing you into a place of just being able to pull back and go, okay, let me look at it. Let me look in with fresh eyes. Let me get clear of what I want. And if you continue to push forward, it's going to be like things will just keep crashing and burning and falling apart, and it's not going to fall into place. And so when you get the freshness, and it's like take the breather, take the breath, rest for a few days, and then move forward. And I feel like this is starting to happen on the 5th, the 6th, around there. It's just when you're trying to push through, it's like everything is halting you. But it's a sense of panic. What are you panicking for? Why are you panicking? And the card that just fell out of the deck was actually meditation. And this is rest. Rest in loving awareness. You're very aware of what you want. You're very aware of where you're going. Your direction is pretty clear. It's like the path is kind of really cleared up for you. So you can kind of see what you want. But it's like you can be aware, but still close your eyes. You can still be aware, but still rest. You don't have to be constantly pushing forward. Like, take a breather and know that the keys, the information is all being given to you. And here is your faith. Have faith in the universe. Have faith in those who love you on the other side. That all you need to do is just surrender to what's out of your control. Don't try to control, and just trust what's about to come, because you have a little bit of a golden thread, and I keep seeing like a little spiral of gold, like choo. It's like it's spiraling around, and it's like it's just giving you a sense of you deserve this. Wherever you're going, you deserve this good relationship. You deserve to be happy. You deserve a good job. You deserve to make good money, and you deserve to have what it takes to take care of your household. And I keep seeing a home. And I keep seeing a home, like somebody's either moving into a new home or renovating their home, or somebody else is moving in with them, is what I'm getting. And that when that new home or in that new space, it's going to take some adjusting. And if you're the person that's moving, it's like this, know that you deserve the life that you have. You deserve the house that you're getting. You deserve all of that. But just like take a good look around. Breathe in everything. Enjoy every bit of the moment. But also know, I feel like there's somebody who's like joining a family or blending a family. And it's like, take everyone's feelings into consideration. I feel like sometimes us Aries don't really always, we kind of jump before we think of what somebody else thinks. It's like, you got to take everyone else's feelings into consideration. And this might be for one person in particular, because this feels pretty point blank message. Is that if you are blending a family, or you're coming together as a family, that you need to have really good, open and clear communication with everyone that's going to be joining the family in this house that's all coming together. Because everyone who's going to be living there deserves a bit of a voice, but not saying they get to make the final decision, and their opinions matter, their thoughts matter, and especially kids. We don't want to hush up the kids. So it's like, we need to know what's suiting them and what's not, because there's some changes or something for when they got to go through these changes. It's a lot for them sometimes. So be very careful and aware of that if you are the person who's kind of joining the family. So gratitude, be grateful for everything. This is a month for you, Aries, to be very grateful as you're coming down to the end of the month, as you're coming down to 27, 28, around there. You're going to be looking back at February. No, I don't know if there's 27, 28 days. I don't know how many days are in February. Kind of got to look. But it's like 27, the last kind of days of February. I feel as if, and yes, I am looking to see how many days are in February, because I don't remember. Uh-oh. That was weird. Okay, so in the last few days of February, oh, it is 28 days in February. Okay, I thought there was, I wasn't sure how many days were in February. A moment. So, um, and 29 would be a leap year, right? Okay, so 28 days in February, the 27th, 28th. And I don't know what's exactly happening on those days, but I feel like that's the day to just like a sense of water starts to fall, water starts to flow. Um, Water starts to flow, and I keep getting that water starts to flow. So I don't know if there's like a change in energy or like a change in temperatures, and it really warms up if you're in the north, and it really warms up for a period of time right then, or if it's the beginning of like an early spring for my places that get spring that early. Um, but water begins to flow, and when water begins to flow, there is a shift and change in energy for my Aries that's taking place. And it's like, just be prepared for March. March is going to be a whole different month for you. It's like you've been waiting for March for about 7 years. And also this month, we're also going into, we're doing the Chinese horoscope flip. So the Chinese astrology flip. So we're going from we're moving into the year of the pig. And if you happen to be an Aries and going into the year of the pig, and you were born in the year of the pig, then it's really good to go look at your Chinese astrology and align all of that. And because it feels like what I'm feeling like is March brings wealth. It brings abundance. I'm seeing that gold thread that I was seeing earlier, that's spiraling around. It ties into March, and it's a month that everything ties together, and it brings you into a place of some abundance and happy, wonderful things coming, and some financial freedom. But you need to pay attention to, and need to start to pay very close attention to your debt and to the things that you want to clear up now. It's like there's some little details here that you want to fix and get them fixed this month. So that is your monthly reading for my Aries. I wish you nothing but absolute, I want to say like jumping little coins of gold popping everywhere, as if abundance is coming for you in such a big way. And it's like opening your heart and letting in all the abundance of everything. And that includes love. There is some love coming in. Ooh, there is some love coming in for my Aries in February. And it's like, yes, maybe it is around the 14th. Maybe it is that kind of stereotypical kind of, oh, it's Valentine's Day, there's a heart. But this feels like love, like true, true love. Somebody is falling in love, new love coming in, or someone's finally saying, you know what? I don't want to lose you. So there's a whole sense of like love. And it's like a powerful love, and it's a wonderful love, and it makes me want to smile. And if that's going to be you, then yay, you. The 8th, 9th, there's something also happening on the 8th, 9th, and I feel like that might be when you meet somebody. It might be when somebody new, kind of like a synchronicity moment. You end up somewhere where you just kind of meet that kind of that right person that you just gel, and it's just like these synchronicities that have brought you to that point. You didn't want to go somewhere and somebody talked you into going, or you were unsure about going and you kept wanting to back out, but you end up going. That type of energy. It's like it lines you up to there. So yay to my Aries who's going to fall in love, and yay to the abundance. It just feels like as we kind of get through the month of February, it's like it's going to be good. Things are going to go well for you. Enjoy it all. Have a wonderful February. And thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Bye bye.